Nay, by God's nails, rather than have a pocket full of gold, I wish my wife had listened to that tale.
So do I mine, for so it fares with me. I have a wife the worst that there could be.
Then, merchant, since you know so well their art, full heartily I pray you, tell us part.
Whilom, there dwelt a man in Lombardy, a worthy knight that born was in Pavie, and there he lived in great prosperity. Full 60 years a wifeless man was he, following always his bodily delight on women as and when his appetite tickled this wayward lord and made him itch. After his 60th year, I know not which it was, for fear of judgment day or dotage, there grew within his heart so strong an urge, an all-consuming need for to be wed, to take one woman lawfully to bed.
Now certainly, as sure as God is king, to take a wife, it is a glorious thing. A wife that's young and fair, on which I might engender me an heir. She shall not be past 20 years, a dish of sweet young flesh. I'll taste no stinking fish. I'll have no woman 30 years of age, for they're old dry as horse forage. I'll have no widows, I'll have none as such. They are too cunning, and though far too much.
Oh, Brother January, brother dear, you have no need of counsel from us here.
I've got my eye upon a girl called May.
Seneca, one reputed worldly wise, said that a man should listen to advice before disposing of his goods and wealth. And if ye wed, and you know this yourself, you give your goods and more yourself away. I warn you, sir, marriage is no child's play.
My mind's made up. I'm going to marry May.
Whom you know nothing of. Men must inquire whether she be wise and chaste, a drunk, a liar, or proud. What if she turns out shrewish, sullen and cloudy, angry and mannish? Take time to pause, consider many a day.
Oh, a straw for Seneca, the man's laugh. His words are not worth a nose bag full of grass. Wilt thou school me? Why, wiser men than thou assented here, just now, to what I want.
What say ye, Percy?
I say that man is cursed, upon my life, that comes between a husband and his wife.
Do your will. You think this girl's a treasure? The man who weds in haste repents at leisure.
The bonds are quickly sealed, the wedding day is come, and January, in rich array with his young wife, is to the church door went, where they receive the holy sacrament. Out comes the priest with stole about his neck.
I bid you be like Sarah or Rebecca, in wisdom faithful to this man your lord.
For God's love, lad, as soon as it might be, make my guest void my house. A courteous wise.
Yes, my lord, somehow I'll advise.
I am in a haste. Why else would I marry? I would to bed, and will no longer tarry.
In joy and bliss went homeward every man, except this boy, this squire Damian, who'd carved before this old knight many a day. He was so ravished on his lady May that for the very pain he was nigh wood. He almost died or fainted where he stood, so sore had Venus burned him with her brand.
Now help me, Damien. Give me your hands.
So January, fast in his arms doth take his fresh young May a paradise to make.
Alas, alas, I must to you, my wife, do great trespass. I fear I should offend and cause you pain, ere this thing of mine sinks down again.
He loveth her, he kisseth her full oft, with tough, thick bristles in his beard unsoft, like to the skin of houndfish, sharp as thorns, he scrapes her tender face, slobbers and fawns, and whispers in her ear. Meanwhile, this Damien in Venus's fire so burns he almost dieth from desire. Full secretly a pen he goes and borrows, in a letter sets down all his sorrows in poetry writ, a long, complaining lay. Unto his fair, his fresh young lady May.
Have mercy, my lady, don't discover me, for I am dead if he this letter see.
This gentle maid, o'erflown with piteousness, wrote him an answer full of tenderness, in which she promised him her
every grace.
Now they lacked nothing, only time and place where she might unto all his lusts submit. He might swive her, if he could manage it. This noble January lived the life of kings. Among such others of his noble things, he had a secret garden, walled with stone. A fairer garden was there never none. Furnished with fountains, hedged with laurels green, full many a time King Pluto and his Queen Proserpina, and all their fairy, would sport and make a merry. Oh, mishap sudden, fortune changeable, like to the scorpion, black, deceivable. Alas! This noble January, free in midst of lust and his prosperity, is struck stone blind, and that right suddenly.
I'm blind! I'm blind! And nothing can I see!
Then fell he into a mighty jealousy, lest that his young wife should into mischief slide, and so he kept her ever by his side. For which full often wept this fair young maid, for she loved Damien outrageously. Love always finds a way, so by writing to and fro, and privy signs, they plotted what to do. The little key he copied hastily, to let him in the garden secretly. One sunny morning, says this January,
Rise up, my love, my lady free. Come forth now, be mine eyes, my Columbine. Oh, how much sweeter are thy breast than wine. Thou hast wounded me to the heart, my wife. Be true to me. I love you all my life.
such lewd old words he'd got out of a book. Young May gave Damien many a sign and look that he should go before them with his key and clamber up into the old pear tree.
Beneath this pear tree, let's lie down together.
Oh, I love you best, and never shall know other.
Wife, do you see this honourable knight? Because he's old and cannot see, you'll see him comforted by his own squire.
Oh, alas, alas, that I can reach no higher. I fain to eat one of those pears I see, or I shall die. Oh, I long so dreadfully to suck them to pears, then firm and round. Alas, I cannot reach them from the ground.
Oh, what should we do? There is no boy, you see, to climb up. Oh, that it shall be that I am blind.
Well, sir, it matters not. And yet, my ancient love, I'll tell thee what. If you vouchsafe me now, for God's sweet sake, this pear tree firmly in your arms to take, then can I climb up high enough, I swear. Give me your hands, hold me the tree trunk there. Then will I set my foot upon your back.
Do you see what that harlot's doing behind that tree? Here will I grant, by my majesty, unto this old, blind, and quite foolish knight, that he once again may have his two-eyed sight.
Now by the soul of Jupiter I swear I shall not leave her trapped and speechless there, but give her sharp words and a ready wit. Whatever he accuse, she'll answer it, and every other woman after for her sake, even those that in their guilt are take. With praise and face they shall themselves excuse, and bear them down that with their wives accuse.
A miracle! A miracle! I can see! Where are you, Mary?
Someone's coming!
It's me!
Oh, what do I see? Oh, there's a lady, Leslie! What is it you do?
What do you mean, sir? What?
say, or else I'll be hanged and nailed.
Well, I waste my time. My measurement's failed. For I'm sure if you could really see, you'd not dare address such words to me. You only glimpsed you're not your perfect sight.
Oh, I can see as ever it might be, thanks be to God. With these eyes, with these two, of my truth, I saw him sliding thee so.
You're mazed, good sir. Oh, me. This is the thanks I get to make you see. Alas, I never tried I to be kind.
Oh, there, my dear. Put it from your mind. But by my father's life, I could have sworn that young man was giving me the horn. I lifted your spot up above his breast.
Think what you will. I did all for the best. But, sir, a man that long time blind hath been, when his sight hath newly come again, many imagined sights might him beguile. Take heed, I pray you for by heaven's king. There's many a man believes he's seen a thing, but things are often not the things they seem. You shouldn't judge until you're sure, I mean.
And with those words they came down from the tree. This January, who is glad but he? He kissed his wife, the three of them went home, and thus my tale of January is done.